Today we have with us Dominic. He is a pioneer of responsible traveling in India and he is the founder and ex-CEO of CGH Earth. So, what do you think sets apart CGH Earth from other hospitality brands? Is it the focus on sustainability?
See, CGH Earth adopted a practice based on a philosophy that the customer, that tourism and travel should should have a sense of place. It should be part of the local. It should not uh, it should not be against the environment. It should benefit local community. That was the philosophy we began with. So at the time when we started on that idea, maybe say in the mid 90s, uh, Kerala itself was a new starter in tourism. Kerala's tourism journey will started up in the mid 90s, and I believe that Kerala's story was unique in the sense that prior to Kerala, we had developments taking place in Europe, which is charter based. We had developments in North India, Delhi, Agra, Jaipur, which is called the Golden Triangle. And when it came to Kerala, it was modern India, everyday India, and that it was proof that there was that everyday or ordinary can be extraordinary. So that with that idea, so then we had rest on our modern concept of respect for environment, respect for, for nature, respect for local community, including local community, and being local. After all, people don't come to Kerala to have something which is alien here, something they have in their country. They want to have it, whatever is here, in our food, our architecture, our way we dress, all of that. That is exactly what CG decided to follow. At that time, it was very disruptive, innovative. Now it seems to be the norm. The future of all travel is now that way. So I think, in a way, I'm happy that we had some role that Kerala tourism itself, tourism in Kerala went in that direction. And in a way, we could say that in the mid 90s, Kerala was, as you say, the Hindi word, Bimaru, as far as tourism was concerned. It became one of the front performing states in the country. Only, I think, on account of the large following uh, which tourism followed in a manner which is similar to what CGH was an example, was a proof of success of the model. That encouraged others that not only that model easier to do, more sustainable and inclusive, but it's also more profitable. So that these were the ideas that CGH Earth could give. And today, for a destination like India, which has such a huge diversity of cultures, though our roads might be potholed, that doesn't matter. Though our the flights might be a little late, but the kind of travelers who come for a destination, they are very sympathetic and tolerant to these shortfalls. So that therefore it had to be that direction that India took, and Kerala took, and Kerala has great advantage in that, which slowly translated into what is called responsible tourism, where, which same thing, uh, be local, sustain environment, and uh, and therefore through that we are getting unique product. So that's what CGH role has been, philosophy has been, and I joined CGH in the year 1978, and I was there for 40 years as its MD and CEO. Now I've stepped down. I'm no longer as MD. I'm on the board, but I'm now myself ventured in my own private venture. I'm a startup farmer, and in the process of two old houses, ancient houses of Jews in synagogue in Jewtown Synagogue Lane, restoring it making that into tourist residences. But a product, and I'm happy, and I'm trying to see that others in the lane also do likewise. So so it's not the power of competition, the power of collaboration. This will work with, and I'm saying that since the last 2 years we've seen now in that lane, synagogue lane, uh, there are, besides my two houses, several others have come encouraged to come forward, set up their own. So from my own house is 4 plus is 10 rooms, and all the others put together now there must be 30 rooms. This is made possible for tour operators of the trade to market the destination. It benefits all. So now somebody else is starting a art gallery, somebody else is starting a cafe. So the lane becomes like a hotel's corridor, and they all come to Jewtown. And where do they stay? Different places. So that's conceptually it's a distributed hotel, and works very well, particularly to create products and services, multiple owned, but huge diversity in their offerings. So that's what I would say.
So you had mentioned earlier like caring for the environment and local community. So I wanted to ask, how did you manage to combine luxury with caring for the environment and the local community?
See, the ultimate luxury, absolutely ultimate luxury, is pristine environment. The concept of luxury itself needs to be redefined. At one stage, people think luxury is marble or chandeliers or carvings. All of that is there. But ultimate luxury is experience. So when you and the experience of travel, something which is so no traveler can say he's comfortable when his travel is causing a disturbance, or when his travel is not benefiting somebody. So today's definition of luxury is therefore the modern definition, the evolved of the luxury is when the consumer's interest does not overwhelm planet and community. So it's a natural following. The future of travel it's all going to be like this. So luxury which is consumptive, which is high carbon footprint, all will slowly fall away, and that's evidenced by history, both old and modern history, that the destinations which are successful are those which have have stayed on the ground of benefiting local communities, and who have restored their culture and heritage.
So how are the new trends like AI and digital nomads impacting the way you do business?
See, AI and Chat GPT, all those are only tools. So the essential philosophy remains the same. You could use these tools to communicate, but the product itself does not have any AI tool. It is not an internet product. It has to be solidly resting on the ground, on the philosophy and the people's emotions, people's benefit, and respecting nature. When the terms they use, AI and chat or anything else, are only tools to communicate this fact. And people wanting to make reservations, people want to use communication channels, people want to all those things. You can use modern tools like AI, but the product itself cannot rest on. You cannot show a virtual. You cannot show a window and say virtually you can have a look at it. In which case you don't need to travel at all. Travel would mean seeing and experiencing people, seeing and experiencing new lands, seeing all of that. What does it take to achieve those factors. So while AI does not create a product, they AI are really tools to promote and communicate a product.
So, what would be your one advice to a person who is entering the sustainable industry?
The purpose of business or in our industry, of course, sector-wise, where I've been talking about tourism or farming, agriculture, is of course to create a livelihood. More than that, to create prosperity, to create income. While that might be true, I would think that the sustainability of the business itself depends on the benefit your own enterprise has to community, and and provided it does not harm environment. These are non-negotiables. Historically, no enterprise, no business has survived which are in conflict with local community interests and which destroy environment. Slowly they will die away. So, to a new entrant, that they say that don't take on shortcuts as far as the environment is concerned. Be fair, be inclusive is what it works, and that in the long term will see that the profitability will improve. A business with purpose lasts much longer than business without purpose. Without purpose means just to make profit. Of course, even purposeful business must make profits. So they are not two different channels. They all work together. You cannot take out one and survive the other. But primarily, purpose must be there. And your purpose must not be short-sighted and restricted only to profit. Then with only profit alone, you, you will you'll become your end will be soon. But if there's purpose, then there will be many others who want to see you succeed.
Thank you so much, sir, and all the best for your new
Thank you.
venture.